from the floor. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Bryant is out there with Harper. Then it's Reed, and it's Hayward, and it's Rodman in at the 4. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
And then Rodman with the dunk.
Really good cut from Rodman. They're being rewarded for working hard in that screen and roll action.
Indiana trails by 21. Price, high post. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Kobe's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Nance passes to Price. Fires the 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Price against Hayward. Passes to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the wide open shot from Price. Connects from 3-point range. Price has got 10.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Price against Harper. Outside Bryant. And there's the pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Rodman kicks to Hayward. Over Nance. Rodman down low, guarded by Kirilenko, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Goes to Indiana.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Cincinnati on Thursday and then on Saturday. Indiana trails by 20. Here's McGrady, and again it's the Pacers from deep.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
Harper against Price. Outside Harper. Outside Bryant.
And you know, the league this year opting not to schedule any games on Election Day, continuing to encourage people to vote. I love this. So, folks, on Tuesday, November 8th, make sure to get to the polls or send in your ballot. You've got to make your voice heard and use the power of your vote.
Now, here's Price. 10 points for him. McGrady kicks to Price. Indiana moving the ball around. And the dunk by Embiid.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, a special talent.
Outside Harper. Outside Bryant. Back to Harper. Pass to Hayward. For 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Price kicks to Nance. Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now Hayward, following McGrady's three-point attempt. Here's Reed. The rebound by Nance. Indiana trails by 19. And here's Price from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harper against McGrady. Back to Harper. Hayward against Price. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, we're really seeing the best of Hayward tonight. He's really a versatile scorer, all kinds of ways to break down the defense.
Price finds Embiid. McGrady with the ball. Rodman with the defensive effort.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Cincinnati calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So for Cincinnati, P.J. Brown's checked in for Reed. Juwan Howard comes in for Rodman. And Mike Conley subbed in for Ron Harper. In Indiana with a change here too. Persons checked in for Larry Nance. Now here's Howard. Over Kirilenko. No good from Howard. Indiana trails by 21. Pass to Person. Back to Price. Lets the 3 fly. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it to Conley. To the inside. Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Person.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And it's Price missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Passes it to Howard. Ryan against Price. A fader. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Kobe's got 18 points.
Bryant's mid-range game is an absolute killer. So confident in that space.
McGrady outside. Now the pass to Person, trying to end the drought. Out of bounds. Cincinnati takes possession.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Joel Embiid. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in rebounds, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. McDaniels jacked in for Cincinnati. Outside, Kobe, the 3, and another 3 for Cincinnati.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now, here's Price. He's got 10. He had a nice open look right there. McGrady's got 9 points now in just the second half. Cincinnati leading by 23. Now Conley. It's Bryant, high post. Pass to McDaniel. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got 5 assists in the game.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Back to Conley. Pass to Christie. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Here's Howard. Count that one. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Embiid. 20 points for him. For three, Price. Good on the triple. Price has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Conley with it. 8 points for him. Down low. Brown makes it off the glass. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's McDaniel. Indiana. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number one is Joel Embiid.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
You know, much respect for the versatility of McDaniel. I mean, he does everything for this team, plays with a lot of confidence, too.
The Pacers making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Here's Person. Misses the three.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Pass to Christie. Back to Conley. There's the three. The Pacers pull it in. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Price kicks to McGrady. Here's Embiid. That one misses. Some solid defense from Brown. Conley surveying the D. There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. Now here's Howard. Tight defense on him. Baseline jumper. Pacers with the rebound. Here's McGrady. Oh!
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .109 left here in the third quarter. The pass to Christie from 15 feet away, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Price outside. Kept alive by Indiana, and he gets it to go.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 22.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Ball's knocked loose. Conley, the pass to Christie. Back to Conley. Over Price. Conley's shot is off. Pacers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and that one drops for him. Embiid's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Here's McDaniel. Brown trying to free himself up. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Christie. Outside Howard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Kobe Bryant getting it done for Cincinnati.
84.
It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. right. And while we can now, let's take a look at today. State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Tracy McGrady, Joel Embiid out there with Clint Capella. And it's Fox. And it's Banchero in at the small forward. Hinrich dishes to Warren. Good, and Hinrich gets the assist. Hinrich's got his third assist on the night.
Boy, the pick and roll gets Warren exactly where he wants to be. Perfectly positioned to knock it down.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good from outside. Hinrich against Fox. And here's Hinrich. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Capella. To the middle. Here's Fox. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Cincinnati the other way. Hinrich passes to McDaniel. Here's Brown. Capella covering. Fires from 18. Second chance effort, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Taking 2 shots.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cincinnati.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Max Strus has checked in for Tracy McGrady. Now, here's Strus. A pass to Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg.
At the line
5 years and $163 million.
And Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Trent's checked in for McDaniel. And a change for the Pacers. Stevenson's checked in.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Fox passes to Banchero. Shoots over Warren. And the dunk by Capella.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Hinrich passes to Trent. Back to Hinrich. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Shooter got rid of it quickly there. I mean, Hinrich barely had possession before letting it fly.
Pass to Strus. And here's Stevenson. The 3-ball. Here's Capella. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about their second half offensive adjustments? Very impressive. Showing some moxie inside. I like it.
And Cincinnati making a change here. Reed's checked in.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Fox against Hinrich. Inside. Reed kicks to Trent. And another 3 for Cincinnati.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And the dunk by Reed.
A
textbook dish by Heinrich, creating an opportunity for a guy with a good look to score.
Passes it to Strus. And with the internet and social media, players Clark has so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media. And, you know, you talk about leadership. It comes in a lot of different forms and ways, and guys that provide that solid foundation for a team. Reed is one of those guys.
The Pacers making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Back to Fox. Pulls up. High post. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 12 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Warren on the wing. The dish to Heinrich. Left side, Warren. And here's Trent outside. Trains the three-pointer. Trent's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Cincinnati. And that's an intentional foul. And Cincinnati will go for a different look here. Rodman, he's checked in for Warren. Gordon Hayward comes in for Christie. Kobe's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Harper in for Kirk Heinrich.
Kobe Bryant.
Here's Strus. Here's Capella. Hayward with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside, Rodman. On the wing, Bryant. Defended by Strus. Bryant drives in, and Kobe throws it down.
Kobe knows exactly what he's doing. Clever, crafty. He's able to disrupt the defense and get what he wants.
The pass to Stevenson. Back to Fox. Now Capella. Stevenson outside. A pass to Fox for the three. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the paint. Intercepted. And they're on the break. Stevenson with it. Now defended by Hayward. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Bryant dishes to Reed. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Indiana. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
They've had their troubles from range in the second half. Really makes it hard to keep pace.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, defended by Strus. Kobe passes to Rodman, and they pick up 2.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
Pass to Strus. Back to Fox. Passes it to Stevenson. Here's Strus. From outside, off the mark. For Cincinnati, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Down low, here's Reed. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
At the line for Cincinnati.
And Indiana shooting reasonably well, 45%. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Strus kicks to Fox. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Harper against Fox. And the pass to Reed. Back to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Back to Fox. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Rodman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Hayward on the wing. He's guarded by Stevenson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Foul.
5 turnovers.
In
When you
for
get that
Indiana.
many, you really are sabotaging your team.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Hard, he's checked in for Indiana.
Josh.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And he gets the bucket. Harper's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Bryant looking over the floor. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
And Indiana shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Hart the pass to Stevenson. Strus with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Pass to Hayward. It's tipped. He kicks it to Reed. Back to Hayward. Here he goes. And Hayward with the stop.
Hayward using the bounce effectively there. That's part of his versatility as an offensive player.
The Pacers shooting pretty well at 46% from the
2 minutes
floor.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Stevenson. 1:53 left in the game. Hart wide open. He fires. Off target with the open look.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Passes to Rodman. Fires it up. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Rodman's got 4 points in the quarter.
At 6'6", Harper's outstanding court vision is accentuated as he looks over the defense.
There's the pass to Strus. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory.
For Cincinnati.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kobe Bryant.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Rodman dishes to Reed. Lays it up off the glass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Hayward, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
By employing the change of pace dribble, Hayward creates windows for a shot inside and outside.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Hayward hits them both. And the Pacers with possession here. Pass to Strus. And it's Stevenson, top of the key. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Kobe. Three-pointer. So we see Cincinnati get the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.